In this video, I'm going to share the tools that help me to come back into my center in times of chaos or whatever happens in the outside world around you, especially for you sensitive beings that are here to feel it all. If you are someone who is experiencing losing yourself or being in situations that you don't know anymore, what is from me and what is from all the people around me, or even from the space that I walk in or a space that I sleep in. And why I feel this is important to share is because for me too, in my life, I think most of my life I was just living and absorbing all the energies around me, never knowing who I was, because I didn't learn how do I feel in my own energy and how do I stay centered. So when you find yourself, especially now in this moment in the world, there is so much coming up in the collective and so many changes physical that are happening in the world that have a big effect on the collective energy. So it's really, really the most important now even to come back to your heart center every time, to come back to yourself every time, again and again and again. And yes, this is a journey for me too, but I have some tools in my life that really help me and support me, because I think the most important thing that we can do for the world in this moment is every time in the midst of the chaos, bring yourself back to your heart center and raise your vibration again into the vibration of the frequency we are shifting in with the new world. And I think the earth already shifted in this frequency. So to start with, really important one, when you feel something, an emotion coming up, breathe and allow yourself to feel it. And remind yourself that this is not who you are, but to be able to let it flow through you, you have to feel it. And this is a tricky one because we didn't learn how to do this. When you came here on earth, in your home situation at school, we learned already really, really fast that our emotions are not really welcome, because whatever emotion you felt, probably, for me it was the case, it was just immediately suppressed. If it was, crying, oh, don't cry. If I was angry, don't be angry. Respect. If I was happy, don't be too loud. Quiet. Do you recognize that? I think most of us recognize that, especially as sensitive beings who were expressing a lot of emotion because you were feeling everything from the world around you. And the way to deal with that, how you were doing that naturally, was by expressing it, right? As a child. Look at children. When they feel something, they just express it. And this is really important that we come back to this, of course, in a way that we don't have to go all the way in it, but just when you allow yourself to completely feel, and this is also what you see in children, they hurt themselves and they cry and then even before a minute ends, it's gone. And this is how it works with emotions when you don't personalize it, when you don't connect with it in a way that, this is who I am, and and try to find and go in the story with your head. But if you just be aware of, hey, what do I feel? Okay, let's feel it. And even if there needs to be a cry or or a movement of the body, if you allow this and welcome this without having to understand it, it will travel through you and it will be gone before 1 minute. That's just the nature of how it works. That's cool, eh? And it's a practice. So with this video, the energy that I'm sending out will already help you to activate this again. So the next time you will feel something, you will remember this. That's how it works. Breathing is a really good tool to help you feel through it. Even if it may feel uncomfortable, invite yourself to just breathe. Then, the second one is what you see me doing a lot in my videos. Ground yourself. Connect with nature, connect with the earth. Because you are one with nature. You are one with the earth. You are so connected. We don't even realize it anymore. How connected you are with everything around you. So this is literally a tool that's here always to help you come back into your natural vibration, because you are resonating in the same vibration as Mother Earth does. So whenever you connect with her, if it's sitting on her or walking barefoot, touching a tree, or even just being in nature and acknowledging and recognizing everything around you, and really take the time to be present in this. That helps so much to come back in alignment with who you truly are without having to do so much. I don't know if you recognize that when you are living in a city or are in your house, you are like, and the moment you decide, okay, I'm gonna go outside, and you're gonna walk through the forest, a lot of clearness comes, a lot of new space comes, because nature, all the trees, all the plants, the earth, everything is constantly helping you to release vibrations that don't serve you and realign you to your center again. Then, one that I didn't think of before, but that comes up in me now, is eating clean, eating high vibrational foods. So eating as clean as possible, and really make sure that the food you eat has energy, has a vibration inside, because this is literally what you absorb into your body. And whatever it is, just feel what your body is longing for, but know that eating a lot of processed foods lowers your vibration and makes it more hard to stay in your center. Even if, you can influence with the intention how you eat, for sure. Like, also that, if you feel, I really want to eat this chips now, or whatever it is, because you're emotional, your inner child wants to have discomfort, that's all good, and allow yourself and welcome to really enjoy it. Because then I really know it works like that it doesn't have the effect on your body than when you would eat it unconsciously to suppress emotions. And even if you do that and you be aware of that afterwards, set an intention and sit with it and really welcome yourself, that your inner child just need that, and it's okay. But overall, make sure the base of your food is fresh, it's high vibrational, because this really, really helps you in such a deep way to stay in your vibration that you are resonating with within yourself. And also the water you drink. Make sure that the water you drink is clean. And you can also do this by setting an intention on your water. I always write words on my water bottles and put it in the moon and in the sun to charge it and to extra clean it. But I also make sure that I'm not drinking the tap water, for example. And in every country is different, but I think most countries, they have just a lot of things added to your tap water that have an effect on your body and really lower your vibration. because of the chemicals, and your body needs to use a lot of energy to rebalance, because you are water. So the water source is so important, and the food you eat and what you drink, this really, really will help you in these times of chaos, and to realign every time again with the new vibration of the earth. So yeah, also with foods, you can put an intention. Like if I eat like a fruit or anything, I hold it in my hand and I kind of connect with it. So these are really good ways. If you can eat fresh from your garden, this is the most perfect. I always spit in the ground when I plant something, a seed or something, because then your vegetables and fruits can even deeper connect with you, and make the nutrition that your body needs. Because yeah, this is really how it works. Yes. And talking about water, water is a really beautiful source here. It doesn't matter if you take a shower or go in fresh water. I mean, going in fresh water, like the river here that you hear now, that's of course more powerful, or a waterfall. But you can, even when you take a shower, when you are aware of what water can do, there are like so many creatures crawling on my legs. What water can do, if you step into the shower with this awareness and really ask the water what you want to receive, or what you want to have be cleaned out, yeah, that does a lot. I mean, you can communicate with water because you are water too. We are water beings. We are water beings. We are like these liquid, high vibrational, ever changing beings. That's who you truly are. And your body, is made from water. So yeah, water is just here and it's part of who you are. So it's really, really a powerful tool to work with. Also, if you wash your hands, because your hands are really powerful energy places, especially when you work with people. If you wash your hands afterwards with this intention to clean away the energy that's not yours, really powerful. But if you go into the shower, especially this chakra, go with your head under the water, it cleans your energy field. It cleans out this chakra, and that's like, especially as sensitive beings who take on a lot from everything around, it's really important to intentionally clean this aura with water to bring yourself back and to keep yourself aligned. For me, I love to just go into the fresh river. I just went in with my feet this morning and like splashed my face. Usually I like to go in completely, but it was like really cold this morning. The temperature of this river is different every day. Like now it was cold, it was hurting my bones. So I will do it later today because I know this really helps me like to completely realign. But of course, sometimes we have to go through something. And especially also in the shower. When you cold shower before you end the shower, that's helping. Like that brings you into this alignment too. It's healthy for your body as well to have this shift in temperature. Yes. And another tool that I also want to remind myself of, ask for help. Ask for help from the beings that are here with you all the time. Because you are not walking this on your own. Even that it may feel like it, because we forgot how connected we are with everything and how connected we are with all the different realms around you. and that we have all our unique spirit guides in unique shapes. And you can always ask them to take a moment of stillness and remember that they are here. And that you can ask every question without expectation that you will receive the answer like immediately. But if you ask a question, trust that this is heard and that your guides will give you an answer in a way that's maybe coming through another person, or coming through a situation, or coming through a sign that's on a car, or you never know how it works, or it just pops up in your head, as a knowing. Because the universe can communicate with you in different ways, or by a feeling in your body. Maybe you want to know, like, is this good to know? Is this decision good or not? Your beings communicate with you by all the physical things that are here. So ask a question, or even what also helps for me sometimes is by asking a question and acknowledging, that you are not alone. And then after start writing. Without thinking, just try to write. Just like blah, blah, blah. Write, without having it to be perfect or making sense. Or this is a really good practice to receive, to channel the messages that are coming through. For me, it also works through drawings when I'm making art. Yeah, and this can help to connect in deeper ways and to receive messages that you received or that your guides want to give you. But they can give you messages in whatever way, in the unexpected fun ways. Even. And connect with your heart. Really just to bring your attention to your heart space whenever you feel, and put a hand here and acknowledge that there is this heart, there is this energy center that, and just take a moment to breathe into it. That really helps to come back. In whatever moment you are, or whatever situation you are, if you take this moment to do this and really, really be present and grateful for your heart. And now I say grateful, and I remind of one other tool, and that is to, when you find yourself in lack or in not trusting, or just being focused on the things that are from a lower vibration, what really helps to come back is to, even if you cannot feel it in the beginning, but to start writing down, or just telling to yourself everything that you are grateful for in your life in this moment. Because then you align with the energy of gratitude, and gratitude is such a high vibration. And like I said, when I'm finding myself in these moments of lack, of course, when I'm thinking of gratitude, I cannot feel it in the beginning, but just to continue and allow yourself, it's okay to not completely feel it, but just, I think writing down, it's even more powerful. I'm reminding myself of that now too, to really take a moment to do this practice, even if it's just like 2 minutes, just write 3 things. That already brings you in this vibration of gratitude more. And just bringing yourself in this vibration helps you to come back into who you truly are, because you are the vibration of love and gratitude. That's who you naturally are and who is your true self. So my memory was full, but and we want to give you this little energy. Yes, this is another one, also a friend. But I wanted to okay, don't like I wanted to end this video with, because the last part I was sharing about was the gratitude practice. And then I remembered that I got this beautiful message from the Pleiadian energy that I'm resonating with a lot. And I'm remembering a part of myself in that I'm bringing here on earth in this moment through my messages and the music. And those are the gifts that I'm unlocking and the energy that I'm carrying. That's like a deep heart's energy. But they gave a message or a tool to use our words in a different way, to be able to shift into a different vibration more easily without the ego coming over it. Like, it's not true. So sometimes when you find yourself in, for example, a feeling of lack, and you want to bring yourself in more abundance, you can think, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell myself, like, do an affirmation, I feel abundance, or I am abundant. But then, I don't know if you recognize this, but for me, that when I'm totally not in there and I tell myself this, you know, this part of my ego can come and like, it's not true because I don't feel that, you know, and it's kind of blocking this again. So what they recommend, the energy of the Pleiadians, they recommend to use it in words as, I wonder how it is to feel abundant, to feel joyful, to feel peaceful, to feel grounded, to feel centered. And in this way, it's more from this curiosity, like, oh, I wonder how it is. But by saying this, it has the same power as the other affirmation, and even more because you can truly receive it, because you tune into this more playful, curious energy. So that message, yeah, I wanted to give you. I love to hear how this resonates for you, and if you start using this, how do you feel it's different, or what does it give you? And I love to hear about the tools that help you in this life to come back into your center too. So I'm sending you so much love. I'm like in a beautiful situation that I can practice, as the government is cutting down the electricity 9 hours a day the whole week, and even longer maybe, under the thing of there is not enough electricity. But it's all good, you know, like it's a good practice. So I'm trying to find my ways how to do the videos and edit them and upload them in those couple of hours per day that I have electricity and I have the Wi-Fi to be here for you, because love is more powerful. Nothing can stop us. And we know, you know, that we have abundant energy, you know, it's free, but we are working towards that again. That's why you are here doing your work. That's why I am here doing my work. So I'm sending you so much love, so much gratitude, and see you soon. Mwah.